But in the MoMA, I had a very big show also on the 6th floor, which was mostly based on video exhibition and very little photography. The paintings was not included and objects was not included. But this was not really retrospective. This was the idea of that show. It was to show everything which artist is physically present in the photograph, in the video, or in the space in the form of performance. And the re-performances was being shown. But here is a different idea. The idea is a true retrospective, to show the beginning of my work, to show developing the early drawings, the early sketchbooks, my writings, poetry, paintings, and then how from the paintings I developed to what I am now. So this is a really true retrospective. MoMA was only one subject, which was performance. It was based only on retrospective and performance, and that's it. But here is much global. No, I don't like any of them most. Because very important thing is not to make a selection of each of them. Because it's very easy, which human being always like to identify it with one persona in himself and present to the public is on his best and hide everything else. But my idea is to show all of them and not hide anything. And that's the difficult part. I think the bullshit one is more present than any other one because, you know, this world is so full of bullshit. So I have to really force the other two to come up. And the one I always wanted to actually dominate is the warrior one, not spiritual one, but warrior, the one who really goes through the walls. I mean, my book is called Walking Through the Walls. It's for the reason, because if I see the wall in the front of me, I don't stand in the front, I go through. So it took me a long time, as this retrospective took a long time to conceive. It took me a very long time to make my own biography. And my own biography was exactly the same reason, like a cleaner, to clean my past, to clean my memory, and to, I don't need to remember anything anymore because I wrote everything in the biography. So I'm free from the memory. And very important was to dedicate this book to the friends and enemies, because so many enemies became friends, and so many friends become enemies. But I think that all the categories are really important, how the life changed. And everything I said there is true. And the book is not made as an art piece. The book is for the art public. It's really for general public, for anybody who never even heard about performance can read this book and actually have something I have some stories to tell him. My job is to do the best as I can. How the public going to react, how public are going to have opinion, and what is going to happen, I don't know. The only thing I can do is to do my best, and my best is 100%. But actually not 100%, because 100% is not enough anymore. 150%. If you do everything 150, this extra 50 makes really difference. And then you know that you can't do more, and you leave to the public to actually do the rest. So it's up to public how they're going to react. My job is to give 150%. No, I try not to have any favorite performance. I try not to look in the past. I try not to be melancholic about what happened. I try to be here and now. Yes, every performance said that. But you see, if you look chronologically in my work, in the beginning performances was very much to deal with the physical pain. Later on was about emotional pain, and then about the really self-discipline. So each performance will bring me the new experience in order to do next one. I don't consider myself female artist. I consider myself female because I'm female, but I'm an artist because I don't think artists should have gender. Art doesn't have gender. I'm so much against the idea of classification of transsexuals, lesbians, homosexuals, African American, the Asian, European. It's all percentage, but on the end, it comes only to two categories: good art, bad art, and who is making is not important. To me, is how to create immortality. No, it's not easy one. To me, once performance is a time-based art and is immaterial form of art. Once you're not there, what remains? So to me, the augmented reality, not virtual reality, but augmented reality is the answer to it. So I just made scanning with 36 cameras of myself, and I really start being there, like almost the essence of me, like a ghostly presence is there. So I'm interested in capturing that kind of energy. Yes, it's technological, but the fact is it's pretty emotional. Yeah, I just did augmented reality. I done big technological thing. Of course, nothing is wrong with technology. It's our approach with technology is wrong. It's how we become addicted to technology. But technology has its own good sides. For sure, I can tell you, I'm an artist. I'm born to be an artist, and everything I do is in context of art and nothing else. So you have to trust me on that. Nobody can, you can't want to be an artist because don't exist. You have to be born artist. This is the difference. You don't have choice. It's like a breathing. You don't ask yourself if you don't breathe. You have to breathe because you live. Same with art, you have to create. Yeah, it's just, like a breathing. I breathe, I'm an artist, I create. I like kids sitting on my lap. You don't have kids anyway, so.